Hello, everybody. As promised, this is just the video to accompany the dashboard that I created and popped on my socials. So this is the front end of that dashboard, and then the program that I've created it in is Looker from Google, so it's a little bit like Power BI. So if I click on this table here, down the right-hand side, you see all the metrics which are attached to that. Um, If I go to add data, it comes from Google Sheets. Okay, so that's why I upload it. And the Google Sheets are from this raw data sheet here. So this is from full games only, from players that have completed a full match, not your impact players, your substitutes, your players that have played like 30 minutes or any kind of post-match work. These are the team averages uh, overall. So these are not individual thresholds, these are team averages overall. And they go from 10 to 120% for the second half of the season, and which I need to do the front end, it goes up to 130% because the intensity is a lot higher towards the latter part of the second half of the season. So just going back to the front end here, if I, for example, uh, just wanted to add in, say, another metric like volume, I would just drag it across, pop it into here. It goes to some, but I want to average it, and it just gets added on here. You can also stylize it in here. So if I just go down to that end metric, because I just want it to be in the middle, I need to compact the numbers. I need to make it to decimal points of 2, and there it is just added in at the end there. So that's just a little snapshot in regards to the back data stuff. If I just go to view, if I just go to this data here, I'm just going to reset all this. Um, this is from a player rehabilitation from a player, which I'm going to do a case study on because every doors I have to. It is a challenging one, but very, very good one. So what you have at the top is the drill titles. And so if I wanted to have a look at the particular session, 2 touch across the goal, which is striker forward. This is just an example of that drill there. You get all the metrics at the top. I don't know why this is telling me in my note distance in here, but and then here down at the bottom we have our Excel speed and our detail speed. So for the forward unit, uh, their average was 3.88, and then for their braking speeds was 5.28. So as a unit coming back into that, you should have to be around those numbers, but also, well, most importantly, it's the individual thresholds which are hers, and which I need to get her to, and then beyond. I'm just going to reset that so it's telling me no data, but take a look at that. If I wanted to, for example, go to the 2 plus with finishing, okay. So again, it just throws it up here. I'll just go to the edit here. I'll just show you this quickly. You can also sort by optional metrics as well. So if I wanted to take the total distance off, and it just kind of left me with my meters per minute and my max speed, could add in my details in here as well. But you can do that way. You can also sort differently. So if I wanted to sort by max speed instead, I could do that. On session date, and also as well you can hit the cross filter, and there's just more options here, and where you can, for example, export your data as well. Just go back to the view. So you can choose by acquisition as well. So home and away games. So if you just wanted to see, say for example, let's say that off because that's a company. So home. So it's chosen a couple there. Then it's going to show me from 85 to 105% those thresholds there for those 2 games. I go to here. This 100% threshold, basically, I just attached a sheet to here and have taken out the cup games. So there's a slight drop in a couple of K. So that's 987 there. So if I went to the 100% down here, you can just see 9.98 here. So it's just a little bit of a difference in there. So that is how I've created it, basically by attaching all of these um, to this sheet here, and then doing the same to the top as well. This just at the top here where it says thresholds, and just in this table here, that's 100%. So 94.98, and then that's back to U-cell numbers in here, because that's I find that a more important metric in regards to going forward. So for muscle soreness, leg freshness, indicating how the squad are individually and as well as a team. So if leg strength is really high and you're reporting on it, as you used to do this for the coaches, then it was a really good indicator, a performance indicator that we were going to win. So high numbers meant that the squad were feeling really, really good. So, and it's an important metric. And the higher it is, it just also means that the intensity on the pitch and in training is really, really good as well, and that's across all positions. If I'm just going to show you, second half of the season higher there, because that goes up to 130%. I think I said towards the last part of the season, it's higher. Quickly, just some planning examples in here. So just for the coach's eye, you just used to do how much and how hard, just to make it really easy for him. But this is that front sheet they used to get. And for my kind of planning, I could do it just a little bit more detailed here. So these are just differences regards to the detail, and just sample sessions here, just an overview, and then a little bit, more detail there, even more drilling down into sort of how much and how hard with different metrics as well. So I could just create a slideshow of that, so you can just see some of that there. And then to help with planning as well, I created a drill size tool dashboard. You can always use your daily GPS sheet to do this, but I just created this. So, for example, if you're in your MD team and the coaches want to know, say, for example, what particular drill an 8v8, a 4v4, or a 5v5 looks like, how many can they do, how hard is it, where is it in the week, and all the rest of it, you're taking into account, player readiness and medical team reports and all the rest of it. So, for example, if I wanted to have a look at 8v8s, then it's just going to filter and sort all of the 8v8s, and it's also going to give options of pitch sizes here, which is but also as well how hard, so small underload, medium or big overload. Got some constraint options here. Just change this to 8v8s. Should filter on there until oh yeah, here we go. So same thing there. Here's my 8v8s, different pitch sizes here. And then also what I can do as well is I can adjust and look at thresholds. So for example, if I wanted to say go to 100%, 110%, which is over match intensity, but for those pitch dimensions, it's going to tell me how much and how hard by looking at all of those metrics. Say if I just wanted to look at the 45-50, then again, it's just going to throw those metrics at the top. So then, of course, it's just taking back to your to the match thresholds here, so you can just do comparisons and just have a look. So if I just went to the 110% thresholds here, I can just have a look at those overviews for a whole of the match. What kind of looks like. I can have a look at what an 8v8 looks like with this particular pitch dimension, what that's throwing up. So meters per min is 128, so which is higher than my 110% match thresholds here. So you can give you an idea with regards to planning your sessions. What else can I show you? Just set those filters there. So if you have any further questions that you would like to ask in regards to any of this which you've seen, which is just including the planning, I'm just gonna pop this video on, and yeah, just reach out.